Today I've got this instant, easy, temporary, renter-friendly home glow-up that you can add to your home decor. This will help you add colour, pattern, bold decor, get confident with decorating, bring you and your family joy and wow your visitors. You want to get down with your decor, but you need a quick and easy win to grow your risk muscle when it comes to interior design. I hope you're excited. Grab a cuppa and let's dive in.
Welcome to the Daring Home Decor podcast. Are you sick of playing it safe with your interior design? Do you want to get confident with colour and pattern and learn DIY hacks so you can actually finish your home projects? Do you dream of being adventurous with room makeovers but lack the confidence to start, not to mention being clueless of how to get your husband on board? Don't worry girl, I got your back. I'm your host, Cara Baker, serial decorator and content creator. I tried to design our home with personality and style, but everything felt disconnected and lackluster. Then I cracked the code to successfully decorate with bold interior design. In this podcast, you'll learn how to get brave with your DIY and decor choices, steps for daring room makeovers, plus unique and quirky home styling, so you can create a fun and functional home with pizzazz and glam. So grab your paintbrush, put on those overalls and let's get decorating.
Welcome to this week's episode, my lovely. I hope you're well, and I know you're here because you want a cool and quirky home. But the thought of painting every wall, getting new furniture, adding colour and pattern through wallpaper creates resistance in your body. I know you're better than you think. And if you're renting, well, even if you had the courage, your landlord wouldn't allow it. I am actually a landlord. Myself and my husband Andy are landlords. And we've got a few rentals. And one of our rentals a while back, we do regular inspections on them. And Andy went and did the inspection on his own, or I think maybe he had to pop round because there was some maintenance that needed doing, something needed fixing. And he rang me up and he was like, oh my gosh, you're going to have your mind blown. And I was like, what's wrong? And he said the guy that was renting the property off us had painted all of the woodwork black, all around, all the doors, all the architrave. Was it the skirting board? Yeah, I think the skirting board too. He'd painted the radiator navy blue in the hall. And you're probably thinking, Cara, you like bold decor. You would encourage someone to paint their doors black. Maybe, yes, but it was done really badly. It wasn't finished. It wasn't prepared properly. It wasn't done correctly. I don't even think the right paint was used. It was just a mess. It was horrible. And also, obviously, with rental properties, we would never go that wild with the decor because obviously we wanted to appeal to the most broad spectrum of people possible, and then they can maybe put their own stamp on it in some way. So no, for renting, I would, if you're a landlord, I would not recommend going bold with your decor. It's only in your own home because it's to your own taste. So yeah, I do not want my tenants to go crazy with the decor, and I don't want to go crazy with the decor in our rental properties either. I mean, he didn't even ask. It's in the contract and everything. He didn't even ask. And it wasn't like, oh, I just painted the wall a subtle colour. It literally like black everywhere and really done, as I said, done really badly too. And I see these people on Instagram, etc., that are renting and they're like, oh, I can't do any decor. I can't ruin anything. And I'm thinking, none of my tenants, that's not true. Some of my tenants definitely do not think this way. They think they can just do whatever they like. Anyway, if you're a tenant, if you're renting, or even if you're not, this doesn't only apply to renters. Today, we're keeping it simple. We're not painting out all the woodwork black. We're chatting about one super simple accent you can add to your home. Instant, renter-friendly home glow-up with wall hangings. Okay, so what are wall hangings? Basically, it's just a large expanse of fabric And you can get these in different colours, styles and patterns. So to suit any style, to suit any taste, to suit any colour palette. And if you're thinking, Cara, I don't know what my style and colour palette is, then that is not a problem because I can help you there. When you invest in a digital decor kit, I ask you all of the questions to tease out your style, what kinds of colours you like, and then I put together your colour palette and come up with a style that I think is going with the vibe of what you've been telling me. So I'll do that for you. I'll find your wall hangings if you would like a wall hanging. If you're renting, I can help you with temporary decor. So just know that that help and option is always available to you. And I can really tell you that this is a brilliant way to kickstart that daring decor. A lot of my clients, even if they haven't gone with every single item I've suggested to the letter, they've always said to me, it's got me going. It's actually made me start. It's actually moved my home decor forward, and I am now actually creating a home I love with colour, pattern, joy. It's my style, and that would never have got going or got traction without the digital decor kit. So daringhomedecor.co.uk/digital decor kit. So here are some ideas about where you can put your wall hangings. You could put one as the backdrop to your bed, as an alternative to maybe some feature wallpaper or some prints. You could add it as a feature wall in your living room. A great space is in a long entryway because they can tend to be super boring, and if you haven't plucked up the courage yet to wallpaper your entryway, then this can be a stepping stone. Or if you're renting and you haven't got the option to wallpaper, then this can be a perfect solution. You could add one in the kids' bedroom. It could obviously be kiddo friendly and, you know, their latest craze or their latest obsession. I have a wall hanging in my gazebo in the garden, so don't only restrict these to the house, guys. And these are so quick, easy and cheap. You could even have one for every season. Last year, Andy ordered a Halloween wall hanging because whenever we have a Halloween party, there's never anywhere really for people, you know, people are like standing in the hallway to take pictures of their costumes. And Andy said, oh, why don't we get a really cool backdrop? And then that will be somewhere everybody can take a picture of their costumes. So we got a really spooky, it was like an old church, I think, with looking down the aisle with pumpkins at the side and cobwebs and lights and, you know, arched windows. Yeah, it looked fab. We didn't really keep it up beyond the party, to be honest. It wasn't up for the whole of Halloween. But yeah, you can absolutely have a wall hanging for every season. And if you've got any wallpaper that you don't like, or you're renting the house and you've got no option to change it, or you can't afford to change it, then this could be a great solution to covering up that ugly wallpaper that you don't like. Okay, so next you're going to want to know where you can get these gorgeous wall hangings from. I got my wall hanging for my gazebo from Light in the Box. Now, they have got a lot on there, I think, and you need to be careful because some of them are quite hideous. And another tip I would give you is with wall hangings, don't go and buy one that's like a photograph. That's just never a good look. It's got to be like, you know, a print. Does that make sense? Like something somebody's painted or drawn, not an actual photographic looking one. So it might take a bit of delving to find a stylish one on Light in the Box, but they are super cheap, and you know they do, I think they do different sizes. They're fairly quick to deliver. So, and we had a Halloween from there too, so I would definitely recommend that. You can also buy wall hangings in the traditional sense of a wall hanging. Maybe if you're looking for wall art in any of your homeware shops, you might see a piece of fabric that's got some embroidery or colour or pattern on it. That could be an option for you. And think outside the box. Let's think outside the box. You could use a duvet cover. Joe Brown's Homeware do some amazing duvet covers. They're full of colour, pattern, they're bold, they're quirky. You could literally buy a duvet cover from them and use it as a wall hanging. You can even use throws too. Obviously a plain throw, maybe not so much, but if you've got something that's got a bit of a picture on it or a pattern on it, then you could absolutely use that. Even a rug, obviously, you know, some rugs are pretty heavy, so it would depend on the rug. But for example, a Moroccan, if you've ever been to Morocco and grabbed a rug from there, never used it on the floor, you could absolutely use that as a wall hanging. So once you've got your wall hanging and you've decided where you're going to put it, you're going to need to know how you're going to fix it on the wall. Now, you could use various ways of doing this. Obviously, if we want to keep it renter friendly, we want to make as little damage as possible. So I think my personal opinion for the easiest and least damaging way to hang them up would be to get a strip of wood, either the length of the wall hanging, or if the wall hanging's too long for a strip of wood, you could get maybe 3 pieces of wood and then get some double-sided sticky Velcro. You stick the one side of the Velcro to the wooden batten and the other side of the Velcro to your wall hanging, and then you can put the wooden strip on the wall using command strips. And you can then obviously just fix your wall hanging to the wood once the wood's fixed onto the wall. I think that would be probably the best and easiest option. You could also use tacks or hooks too. I think we used hooks when Andy got the Halloween one, and they were little white hooks and they had little tacks on the back, so that could cause minimal damage in a rental place as well. A wall hanging would be perfect for you if you're struggling with where to start with getting bold with your decor. You know you want to go bold, but you don't know where to start. You're a little bit scared. It's quick, it's easy, it's temporary, it's changeable, it's fun. You can have fun, guys. You can change it up every season. Perfect for if you're renting or not renting. If you want to cover some wallpaper you don't like, as I said, or can't afford to change it. It's just a quick, amazing glow up. So just to give you a quick recap, you can add low risk colour and pattern with impactful fabric wall hangings or duvet covers or throws, and you can create a feature wall. You can get these from Light in the Box, or as I said, use throws or duvet covers. Check out Joe Brown's. You can fix them onto the wall with pieces of wood, command strips and double-sided Velcro. And they're quick, fun and changeable. I hope this bold decor tip is something you will have a go at. And if you're part of my insider list, you will know that you also get weekly bold decor tips inside there too. So I hope you're not the one that's missing out on that. Not only do you get bold decor tips, you also get a weekly reminder of when a podcast episode drops with visuals in there sometimes, so you can actually visualize what I'm talking about in the episode. You also get, when you join, free printables for your home, free fun printables, and you get early bird offers that nobody else gets. Unless you're on the list, you will not get these certain offers anywhere else, as I said. So it's a no-brainer. Don't be the one that's missing out on that. Go to daringHomeDecor.co.uk/insider and you can join up there. And on that note, I will leave you. Have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next Tuesday, where I can't wait to get creative with you in the next episode of the Daring Home Decor podcast.
One last thing before you grab that paintbrush. If you've been inspired by the show today, I'd be triple grateful if you'd follow me and leave a written review on Apple Podcasts. This will let me know if I've helped you in any way. And if you fancy a look around my home or to join the Daring Decor community, you'll find all my resources in the show notes. I'll see you next week, and happy decorating.